Hello my YouTube friends! If you want to produce the highest quality live streams possible, then this video is for you. It's really going to help. Today I'm going to talk about the 10 things that you can do to improve the quality of your live streams. So let's get to it! If you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you don't miss any new content. This list isn't in any specific order. In fact, I consider some of the things near the end to be the most important. This is just the order that I had the stuff in my notes. So here we go. Get a better connection. And having a better connection doesn't have to be expensive. Just use one of these super cheap Ethernet cables and plug your computer into the network. And if you're using a laptop, get yourself one of these. It's not going to break the bank, and having it plugged in is really going to help. Wireless connections are not stable for quality live streaming, and you can make your streams even more reliable with Speedify. It's a program designed to be a backup for your internet connection. If your regular internet connection was ever to go down, it just switches over to your cell phone connection and your live stream is going to stay up. Now, is it going to be perfect quality when it switches over to your cell phone? No. But your stream is never going to drop. It's always going to stay up. And it costs about $3 a month. And it has a really useful VPN feature built right in as well. I never live stream without it. It's like a guarantee that your stream is always going to stay connected. It's friggin' awesome. There is a link to Speedify in the description. Now the next thing is a faster internet connection. And when I say faster, I mean upload speeds. So be sure to ask the right questions when you're doing your research. In general, you want to have 15 to 20 kilobits per second upload speed for a high quality live stream. Be sure your canvas and your output resolutions are the same. Downscaling or upscaling can cause your encoder to have to work a lot harder, and that's what happens if your canvas and your output aren't set the same. This can cause a lot of lag and buffering and audio problems, especially if your machine isn't an absolute beast. Adjust your frames per second based on your content. If you're live streaming fast-paced content like games, you want to stream at 60 frames per second for the best results for your viewers. If you're not, and it's a slower paced stream, 30 frames per second is probably fine. This can make things look a lot smoother to your viewer, but it can also require a much sturdier hardware setup and a high quality internet connection on your part. So if you're not live streaming high action games or anything like that, you're probably okay with 30 frames per second. A higher bitrate will give you a higher quality, but be aware of your connection upload speed. Set your bitrate as high as you can for a smoother, higher quality picture. Personally, I recommend about 5,000 to 6,000 bits per second for the best quality, but be aware you're gonna need to have upload speeds between 15 and 20 kilobits per second, especially if you're gonna achieve this at 60 frames per second. So keep that in mind. Adjust your encoding speed. Needless to say, max quality is the best, but quality is just fine, and really anything above this that you go, well, it's kind of diminishing returns. The lower you go on this list, the faster it will encode, making it easier on your computer, but you suffer from a lower quality. So obviously the highest quality that you can manage is good, but like I said, going above the quality mark here really just kind of adds a lot of extra processing to your machine that your audience probably isn't gonna notice. So just keep that in mind. If you can do it, great. If not, I wouldn't sweat it too much. Adjust your keyframe intervals. The default setting on your keyframe interval is 0. And if you set it to 1 when you have a lot of action on your screen, it's gonna improve your quality. Just keep in mind that if there's not a lot of action on the screen during your live streams, you won't need to do anything because you're not gonna notice it anyways. Get yourself a better microphone. Audio quality is one of the first things you should address for your live stream. People will watch a bad picture, but they won't sit and listen to bad audio. Trust me. Get yourself a quality microphone as soon as you can. A good microphone doesn't have to break the bank either. These Blue Yeti microphones are widely used and produce pretty good quality sound. Get a better camera. Using a DSLR camera like this for your live streams really takes it to another level. With a good camera, you can do things like moody lighting, depth of field, where it blurs the background and even have an amazing picture quality. On a live stream, I get people asking me about it every time I live stream, and let's face it, webcams will get you live, but they're just not good for quality imaging. If you do decide to run with a DSLR, get yourself a quality capture card. I know a lot of cameras have software that will allow you to use them as a webcam, but in my experience, picture quality is not up to the same level as what you would get with a capture card. It can be choppy and laggy and have all kinds of other problems. And a capture card is going to use less computer resources, and this is going to allow you to run your live streams with higher settings as well. Did I miss something here that you think is necessary for a higher quality live stream? Let me know in the comments, and tell me what you think the most important thing is. I want to know what you think. And if you want to see how to create and add custom stingers to your OBS live stream, check this video out. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.